Hey there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to another Legacy of the Duelist video. This time we're going to be going over Yugi's Duelist Kingdom deck. Pretty interesting deck. It's got some cool cards in it like Blackluster Ritual and Magic Ritual, um, Book of Secret Arts, Brain Control, Breath of Light, which is a very oddly specific card. Burning Land, Dark Hole, Dispel, that's decent. Dark Hole's always good too. Horn of Light, or Horn of the Unicorn, sorry, pretty decent. Magical Mist I've never really used. Monster Reborn's in here. Monster Recovery, Multiply. Mystic Box is okay if you're in a situation that needs it. Mystical Moon, Polymerization, Soul Release. There's a card to do with the Magic Arrow, Magic Shattering Arrow. I can't seem to get it in Legacy of the Duelist. I don't know if it's actually in the game. I've looked online for a guide and there's no guides anywhere mentioning if the card's in the game or not, so either I'm getting really bad luck or it's in the game, but I'm just not getting it. Swords Revealing Light. Thousand Knives. Magical Hats is another card that I couldn't seem to get a hold of, so I've replaced it with Thousand Knives. The deck's not 100% accurate, but it's as accurate as I can make it. Mirror Force is in there. Shift is a magic card, funnily enough, in the anime deck, but it's a trap in this game, so... Spellbinding Circle, Eye of Truth. Then you got Battle Steer, Beaver Warrior, Celtic Guardian, Curse of Dragon, Dark Magician. You see where this is going. Feral Imp, Gaia, Giant Soldier of Stone. Griffor, I don't remember him ever using that card. Maybe it got destroyed briefly in a defensive scene in one of the episodes, maybe. Horn Imp, don't remember that card. Komori Dragon, I remember him having. Obviously he's got his Exodia pieces. Mammoth Graveyard, we all know, because he was able to fuse that with Kaiba's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Mystical Elf, I remember that card. Also remember the weird BS effect that he put on, was it against Shadow Kaiba or whatever it was, where Mystical Elf chanted a spell while it was on the field. To be fair, they need to do a retrain of Mystical Elf to have that effect. That'd be kind of cool. It could actually be an effect version of Mystical Elf, because the only version that's opposite is Dark Elf, which you have to pay 2,000 life points for it to attack, which I think is kind of pointless, but you've got right arm and right leg, obviously the Exodia, Rude Kaiser. I remember Joey using that card quite a lot, but Yugi did have it in his deck at one point. Silver Fang, Summon Skull. 13th Grave is replacing the Zombie Warrior card. Zombie Warrior is a fusion card in this game, so you can see my reason for why I've picked 13th Grave as a substitute. Tariq, I don't remember him having that card, but it's in the list according to the list that I looked up online anyway. Winged Dragon, of course, we all know he's had that one. Catapult Turtle, yes, he's had that and used it. Dark Sage, there's no Time Wizard in this deck, so I don't know why it's there, but don't forget, in the anime, they can kind of just summon stuff out of nowhere, really. Exodia, obviously, Karibo, Sangan, he did have Sangan at one point. Blackluster Soldier and Magician of Chaos are in here. Black Skull Dragon, there's no way to get Black Skull Dragon in here. You need Red Eyes, and according to the deck list, he doesn't have Red Eyes, so good luck summoning that in, I guess. Knowing the anime's logic, he probably summoned that thing with like Summon Skull and Komori Dragon, probably. Dragon Master Knight. There's no Ultimate Dragon in this deck, so he's not going to be able to summon that. And obviously Gaia the Dragon Champion, we have Gaia and we do have Curse of Dragon, so that's probably the only fusion we're going to be able to pull off here anyway. So without further ado, let's have a quick demonstrational duel, I guess. Let's see. we shall go against, why not? We'll go against, where's he gone? I'm trying to find my opponent and I can't find him. We'll go against Rex, why not? But we'll use the deck, of course. I always do this with the with like demonstration stuff. I did it with the Exodia thing, so I thought it'd be fun to do this with this duel too. I think we'll just beat up on Rex every single demonstration. Why not? It'll be easier that way. So the thing is, yeah, I'll go through each deck that like Yugi has had, or Joey, or whatever character, and play the deck like how you would do in the card game, I guess. Ooh, two-headed King Rex, huh? I will put Giant Soldier of Stone down for the time being. But yeah, I'll do a demonstration duel for each like character deck that I do, video-wise. Pretty smart move. He completely got rid of my monster there. This is a pretty tricky. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one monster with 15 less attack from your deck to your hand. You cannot activate cards or the effect cards. Yeah, that's fine. That might give me an option to get Mystical Elf thrown into the fray, because that has less attack. We're going to be taking a little bit of damage here, I guess. There we are. We have Mystical Elf now, so we have a solid defense card. We're going to take quite a bit of damage here, though. Equipped to a Beast Warrior type only. I don't have any Beast Warriors right now. I'll put Mystical Elf down for the time being. As soon as we get summoned in there, we'll just, like, start clapping Rex, I guess. Dark Hole will be useful if things get really bad. For the time being, let the chaos commence with Summon Skull. I do like the monster animations, but I'm very, very sad and upset that Summon Skull doesn't have an animation. And this card is like a classic card. It's right up there with like Dark Magician, really. At least I feel that way anyway. I've got to get rid of that Black Dragon chick right away. I don't want that, like, evolving, quote-unquote. Actually, hold on a second. You can send this card face up, card you control to the graveyard. Yeah, he has to send it himself. We'll get Tariq in there. Start taking down his monster cards one by one. Man, that thing's got a pretty high defense. Well, I say high defense, it's not that high really, but I didn't look at the defense capabilities that card has. Chances are we could get us an Exodia victory if we're lucky enough. Tariq's probably going to get destroyed now, unfortunately. And he's brought back his two-headed King Rex for some reason. Probably would have been better if he brought his Red Eyes chick back, but whatever, I'm not playing that deck he's using right now, so that's up to him. Breath of Light, I'll set that for the time being. There's a couple of cards here that I can't really use because they're mismatching. I mean, pretty much Summon Skull's keeping the fort held down right now. Here comes his Red Eyes, even though it's not strong enough. That's kind of funny. So he was able to tag it in eventually. Get that Red Eyes out of here. What else do we have? He's just going to keep putting cards down now, every time. Ooh, Spellbinding Circle. I could technically fake him out twice if I needed to. Red Eyes has an animation in this game. Same with Blue Eyes and all that. Just really baffles me. Oh no, Summon Skull's gonna get returned. I'm not gonna do anything yet, hold on. Go on, attack me, I dare you. Mirror Force. No, I don't need to. I don't need to activate anything else. I'll just get my Summon Skull back in there, shall I? He's literally got nothing to play now. Chances are he'll pull a monster card and put it in defense, probably, to slow me down. Oh, he didn't play anything that time. Probably Magic or Trap. Oh, Dark Magician, I can't even play it. Man, Summon Skull's just like doing all the work for us. One more turn and it's over with. I'll be very surprised if he has a monster to put down now. Oh, he does, okay. Nope, I don't need to activate that trap card. Game just wants me to activate Spellbinding Circle for no reason. Target one monster you control that is owned by you. If that monster is still in the field, shuffle it. After that, draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled from this hand into the deck, but it's not very good. Why would I want to lose the hand I have now? Even if it is a bit, what the heck right now. Where would I be? If that was going to be a Gale Lizard, I would have been very sad and upset. Because then I'd actually have to put an Exodia piece in. Beaver Warrior showed up at the end. I remember Yugi having Beaver Warrior, actually. Let's flex by using Beaver Warrior. Yeah, we'll flex. We'll flex a bit more with Beaver, just for fun, and then finish him off with Summon Skull just to be extra overkill. There we go. We got the win. So overall, the deck's not terrible, I guess, but it's not good either. It's just. It's got like I said, it's got a lot of monsters in it that are okay, but I mean, getting the Exodia win is probably pretty nice, but pretty low in comparison to what you've filtered out with everything in here. But that's just how the list is in the anime anyway, apart from the small alterations I've made, like 13th Grave, and there's no magical hats, sadly, and no spell shattering arrow, unfortunately, so I had to like change them around with those two, but I think I did pretty okay. Like I said, not a great deck, but not amazing either. It's just kind of there, I suppose. Going off like first series Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, if you just take that to a tournament, you get completely destroyed with like XYZ summons and synchro and all that stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Character deck build that I do at some point. Until then, ciao for now.